Hey yo, what is going on everybody? Depraved Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
Hella Depraved.
Yes, we are. So I am actually super stoked for this. This is the first thing I've heard from Hi-Rez in a really... I won't say really long time, because he did the thing during quarantine where he was taking shots at everyone.
Oh, okay. All right.
But he wasn't actually taking shots at everyone. Okay. He's actually praising everyone.
I remember. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nah, but I got a lot of love for Hi-Rez.
I don't know much about him personally.
Good dude. Dude's one of the better artists on YouTube.
Cool.
He's been around probably longer than a lot of the people that are here.
Okay.
I think he's just over 1 million subs.
Nice. Good for you.
So. He's also very much known for rapping in taxi cabs or rapping pretending to be a nerdy Lyft driver.
I've seen those.
This is him.
Okay. I am familiar with him. I love those. Those snooty people, and then all of a sudden they're like, wow, he's actually really good. That was super fast. Wow. Yep. Those are great. Okay. Now I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Not that I wasn't happy to check this out and kind of excited, but now that I know.
Exactly. See?
All right.
So this is off of his new album that he's putting out. He's gone out of his way to make sure every single song on the album is 100% copyright free.
Oh, okay.
Because there are a lot of people that are having issues on Twitch now because Twitch has started doing their own copyright thing.
Right.
And they're on a 3 strikes you're out policy. It's not even like a warning or nothing. It's like after 3 strikes, you're banned.
Just done.
You're done.
Okay.
And over here with videos, it's like the other companies can just claim,
right, or
block it. But over there, that's
You're
not
done.
an option. It's just
okay. Well.
So, and he's also been sending this
That's
album
amazing.
to them early, so they have access to it for their
That's
streams.
amazing. Okay.
So, but no, Hi-Rez, really cool dude. The first thing I ever heard from him was, I think it was called Letter to Brenda, or From Brenda to Brenda. It was Dex diss track.
Oh, okay.
That was the first time.
I may have heard that too, because I did hear a fair amount of those when they came out.
That was the first thing I ever heard from Rez. And that fucking hurt. It felt like I just got bit. There's nothing there. It's weird. But yeah, so I've been listening to the stuff he puts up. Sorry, my mind went to shit.
Yeah, he got bit and it took brain cells with it. It happens.
Fuckers.
Distraction. All right.
But all right, so this is Hi-Rez Survival. We're going to slash up and break it down. Let's get it.
I like the color scheme.
Yeah.
Mama in a halfway house, new man every night. Always find wrong and everything, shit is never right. Homie locked down in a cell, I don't ever right. Just doing wrong things for the right reason, make it right. Seeing loved ones hurting bad, homie, that's hard. Mama throwing shit at your dad, then getting slapped hard. Mama new boyfriend, hanging in the backyard. And I mean literally hanging in the backyard. Had a crush on this girl when I was like 9 or 10. Fast forward, the brother ended up killing my friend. I was scared of the world, so I would live in my bed. Now, I get money, I just live in the Benz. Drinking and numb the pain still remains. Had my homie laying lifeless, heroin in his veins. The grass is always greener, but that's probably cause it rains. On the other side more, so I probably shouldn't complain. A lot up on my mind, it can't fit in my brain. If you knew all of my thoughts, you would call me insane. Blood is thicker than water, but I live in the drought. The things that kills us, the ones that we cannot live without. My cousin was a good kid, died from a bullet. Meanwhile, 6'9", begging for someone to pull it. I ain't have a role model on how to treat a woman. Had to teach myself what the fuck my father couldn't. We act like suicide and anxiety, not a part of society. People die before they get to sobriety. I don't rap for the money or the damn notoriety. I don't talk lately, nah, I've been moving quietly. I know my people proud of me, everyone looking down at me. I was sinning, now I got these angels surrounding me. Chasing this dream, no time to be cowardly. Thanks to my fans for allowing me. So my parents popping pills.
I had to take a second.
I have chills.
I got chills as well.
And guys, it's really, really hot here. So,
Yeah.
you know.
The song is called Survival. And I was actually wanting to stop it probably about 40 seconds ago. Because it's actually... It would be hard when everyone that you love around you dies.
Or anybody that you had attached to in a more healthy way versus, you know, like his dad and his mom, which is a bit more toxic. And wow. This song is hard. This is a deep song.
I mean, I knew it was going to be a deep song because he said it was going to be when he tweeted it.
You did not warn me.
That's sorry. Not sorry.
So
sorry.
it's survival of life.
Right. And honestly, having to learn from everything but what you should be learning from.
He didn't learn from the people that should have been his role models
Which
in
is
life.
what I meant.
Yeah, he had to learn from himself, and outside influences what he saw around him that he actually thought was healthy, gravitated towards. I mean, that's
sadly also an all too common thing that people have to deal with.
But it takes a real inner strength to realize that the way things that you saw growing up were not the way things should be done, and to motivate yourself to look for something different, especially when you're dealing with you know, the drugs and the alcohol to numb the pain, and a lot of people don't get sober before they make it. I mean, I really like the line about the grass is always greener, but maybe that's because it rains over there, and that he's in a drought. The blood is thicker than water, but he's in a drought. And...
Right. Also, fun quick fact: OFTF stands for Only for the Fans.
Okay, that's nice. I like that. And the line about 6ix9ine, while true, was fucking funny.
Yes.
Just thought I'd add that.
No time to be cowardly, thanks to my fans for allowing me. So my parents popping pills, followed in their footsteps, took a couple steps back. Every time I took steps, people make life way harder than it has to. Get caught in a fucked up cycle, life past you. Kids dying in these streets, now it's a classroom. There's a lot, God, I really wanna ask you. I know that you real, but sometimes you make me question it. That kid killed 17 people before they arrested him. Seen your dad OD in the kitchen, the stove is still hot, mashed potatoes with the chicken. When people love you, why they always try to keep shit hidden? So many lives lost to alcohol and addiction. You ever see your dad crush your pills and he's snorting it? If you look the other way, that mean that you ignoring it, which means that you supporting it. These rappers just recording shit, put it on the internet, companies endorsing it. If you have to question it, you don't know what depression is. So many times I thought I learned my lesson. I never did provide for your family by any means. If I ain't rap, probably could've died in these streets. Mama always throwing shit, plus she always throwing fists. Wanna break down and cry, but we just holding in. Scared to show emotions, cause our fathers never showed us it. We do the same things to our kids and we ain't notice it. Always do the wrong thing with the right intentions. I don't do that internet talking, stay out my mentions. Brother got arrested, could've been a blessing. Someone could've died without even second guessing. The world that I'm alone in, tears that I'm soaked in. Got a bad temper, it's getting hard to control it. Sometimes you can't be there for someone that you love because they too lost in the drugs. Survival.
Holy hell.
Not that you have a whole lot to compare to, but I think that's my favorite Hi-Rez song.
Not not original songs like this versus, like you said, the driving with the rapper, but that hits hard. I really like the lyrics that he uses, like the kids dying in the streets and now this is a classroom. Like that's where they learn.
Right.
I mean, what good is an education if they don't survive to use it? I mean, a classroom education versus street education. And then also we always hide our suffering from our loved ones. either because we're embarrassed by what we're doing, or because we don't want to burden them because we love them.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of twofold. Like, we don't want to burden them, so we get even more lost in our misery, and then whatever we use to drown our own demons becomes something that some of us are embarrassed about, and then we don't want to share that either.
Now, I will say that there's a dead bug down there. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, okay.
I will say that I guess I'm thankful that I personally haven't kind of had to go down that road.
Right.
Now I did deal with 2 alcoholic parents,
Right.
which kind of put me down a road of depression. I think that's really what started my cycle of depression when I
Right.
was younger. But I never had to worry about them ODing on things.
Right.
And now also something else, like my friends and stuff, like we've had this conversation. When they all first started down their road of doing that shit, it was weed, and I did the weed with them, which I just ended up not enjoying
Right.
in the long run, because I'm one of those people, I like to have full control over my thoughts and what I do,
Right.
and plus I don't like sleeping. And
Well, you
that's
miss
all.
out on- yeah.
That's all it did. Like literally, I would smoke, and 5 minutes later, people would look over, and I'm fucking drooling on myself. But whenever my friends started going down that path of heavier drugs, pills, crack, coke, whatever, meth, I don't know what the fuck they were on at that
Right.
point. I cut them out,
Right.
and it's hard to do. But it's one of those things where it's like I kind of had a set standards,
Right.
where it's like
Well-
if you're going to cross this line,
I can't do it.
we can't do this.
Right.
As far as the alcohol thing, I personally absolutely love the taste of alcohol. I love to be drunk, which
Right.
is why I don't do it.
Right.
And because I've watched what it did to my parents.
It's kind of how he ended this whole thing, though, with
Right.
the friend thing. You know, it's survival, and the way that it was phrased at the end, it was like, for me to survive, I can't help you when you're lost in the drugs and alcohol. I mean, first of all, you might not want my help, but second of all, I'm struggling enough on my own,
Right.
and together we would just fall deeper, which is exactly, you didn't want to be pulled in. There was a line. I had one alcoholic parent, and I don't know that I was necessarily afraid that he'd OD, but I was definitely afraid that he was going to end up deceased from inebriation, stupidity mostly. Like, I remember being pretty young, and we were going up we were staying at a friend's house. He was going up a staircase, and he was passed out on the landing between the 2 sets of stairs to go up, and he had been carrying something, and he had fallen. Or, you know, I've seen him stumble and fall. He has definitely driven. So I did worry about stuff like that. It just had to be something that was, you know, yeah. And he did mention, like, if you don't say anything, you're an enabler. And I know my sister and I both, my mom as well, she started going to Al-Anon, and it was mentioned. It was just ignored.
I would say my mom stopped. My dad won't.
Right. My dad still. It's a cycle with him. He likes to prove that he can stop, because then it proves to no one but him that he's not an alcoholic. He doesn't fit in the category because he can stop one, but that is part of the alcoholic cycle. So it's fun stuff.
Right.
And again, with the friends, pretty much all my friends got into weed, other stuff as well, mostly like acid, ecstasy, that kind of stuff, mushrooms, big time, drinking for sure. But, excuse me, I am one of those rare people that is allergic to marijuana, so that was never a good time for me. And just with the fibromyalgia, didn't have the energy to do. I'm also allergic to mushrooms, which sucks because I like the taste of them food-wise, not the hallucinogenic ones. Those are nasty as hell. But it
She's
just
like,
was
I
never.
love the taste of shit-covered fungus.
Oh, it smells like shit from across the room. It's nasty. I like the taste of alcohol too. I just, you know, can't afford the
I have this huge thing of Crown Royal.
like a big one, like Costco,
A big fucking thing of Crown Royal. It's finally almost gone. I've had it for, I think, 4 years.
right?
Um,
I mean, I have one rum, one vodka. Those are kind of my. I
Right.
like the clear. Well, I mean, rum comes in a variety, but I like the clear.
well, a lot of it, too, the whole drinking thing. This is going to sound really fucking weird. Okay, first off, I don't drink alone.
Right.
You want to talk about getting depressed?
Oh, well, yeah.
That's, yeah.
That's a good recipe.
I will not drink with my kids here.
Right.
And up until about a year and a half ago, I was either alone or had my kids.
Right.
I don't like drinking at friends' houses because I don't want to stay at friends' houses. I
Right.
want to sleep in my bed.
And be able to responsibly make it home. Yeah. I
Um,
agree.
And I don't like drinking in public, in bars and things like that, because I'm always afraid I'm going to end up somewhere I shouldn't be. Because
Like
my friends
making
are,
friends
a lot
with-
of my friends are not really responsible in
Oh.
watching me.
Okay. And you are a social butterfly when drunk.
Oh, when
You're
I'm drunk,
flitting from table to
yeah,
table.
I'm table to table meeting people and trying to hook other people up. Not even for me.
Right.
I'm just like, hey, yo,
He's
she's
the
cute.
best
You should go
wingman
talk
that you
to
never
her.
knew. Yeah. See, I will, when out with friends or my mom, never at bars or clubs. I'm way, never really got into that stage, but I'm way past that. But for dinners or late lunches, stuff like that, I will drink with them, but then I normally have a ride. I'm normally going home. Everything else, I'm exactly the same way. I will not drink alone. More because it's no fun for me. I do have depression, but it's not like normally an instigator of it. It's just, it's not fun.
Right.
Why would I? I don't have kids, but I would never drink around anyone's. Like if I'm responsible for them, never drink around children. And then I want to be home. Like I don't even so much think about like I want to get home to sleep in my bed. Like I want to be home.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to be at friends'
Well,
house.
part
I
of
wanna be
it's the
home."
fibro. Like
And-
at home, I know that I have a comfortable spot because one thing that alcohol can do is start my back firing off. And it's just a chance I take when I drink. And I do like to drink it like, I don't know, my friends and I will get together and play Cards Against Humanity for someone's birthday or something like that. And it's a great time, and I'll take the risk of drinking something, but it can start the flare-ups, which means I have to be somewhere that either the sofa's super comfortable and supportive, or I can go lie down.
Right.
I don't want to do that at a friend's house. And I definitely don't want to get in the car, which is one of the worst places for my back, to then travel back no matter who's driving. So I like to drink at the house, but not alone. Yeah, there's a lot of factors that go into it, and therefore I don't drink very much, people.
Yeah, we've droned on long enough, guys. So
That was amazing. That was
Amazing song,
I'm
Hi-Rez,
glad
dude.
that this
Love
was
it.
one of the more my first introduction to one of his original
right.
tracks. It makes an impression.
And then yeah, it's a busy lineup, so we got to kind of try to pump these out. So with that being said, if you guys liked the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below what did you think of Hi-Rez and Hi-Rez and Survival. Hi-Rez with Survival. Also comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for the links. Go sub to Hi-Rez, leave them a like, leave them a
Definitely.
sub, let them know Dupre sent you. With that being said, we love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Cannot wait to see you Dupre people later. Peace.
Bye.